Charliewood Pictures is a South Carolina-based production and investment company that is developing and producing feature films created by South Carolina filmmakers.
Well, Charliewood was formed because of a relationship, quite frankly, that I had with Brad Jane in, in my corporate world. I was actually doing a lot of corporate videos, and Brad was the writer, director, and producer of my corporate films. And him and I got to spend some time on the road, and we literally started talking about what's your passion, what do you like to do? And
I told him my dream was to make independent films, and specifically to make this independent film. And he wanted to know more information, and we kind of had a series of conversations. Just told him what the story was about and told him what we wanted to do with it. And at the end of the meeting, he said, I don't want you to have to worry about this. This is taken care of.
Denis is a doer. He gets it done. He's just incredibly spirited and determined to succeed and bring others along to help them succeed as well. He really inspires others around him to be the best that they can be. One of the things that I decided to do was to bring in some outside folks to help me with this. And so I reached out to some friends in New York and Toronto and LA. I got them involved early on in the script.
The diversification of the talents in this room right now that I'm listening to, and I've been in a number of these meetings, is just amazing to start an independent film, and it's really exciting.
One of our guys, Cled Augusto, is our vice president and also working on our reviewing the scripts.
Denis and I grew up together. We went to high school together, went to college together, and throughout the time that I've always known him, Denis has always been supportive, and he's always gotten a kick out of seeing me on television.
He was on literally every sitcom that you can possibly imagine. So when I was starting Charliewood Pictures, he was one of the first guys that picked up the phone and called and said, I need you. He was seeking my, my input as to what I thought about Warrior Road. And my feelings were great. I loved Warrior Road. It jumps out at you on the page what the picture's gonna look like. And I thought I knew what it might look like. And then I came here and I watched him and John, our DP, shoot it, and I go, wow, I was thinking it was gonna be pretty good, but these guys are great.
Cledo and I definitely got to know each other more and more, and then when we did casting in LA, Cledo was just really essential. And so that was a really helpful relationship from that point, and it's just become even more so as he's worked on this project.
I've always been someone who believes that when you walk into a movie theater, you should be a different person when you come out because it had an effect on you. So if I have a hope for Charliewood's future, I hope we make films that when they walk out of the theater, they go, wow, that was exhilarating, that made me think.
Well, what's next for Charliewood is we want to make sure that this film gets the credit that it deserves, and we're going to work hard to make sure that it does. We've already been contacted by some distribution people, so I think the buzz has started, the creativity is already there. Charliewood will also be creating some documentaries in the future. We've got one in the can now we're working on. In addition, Charliewood's going to be working on some music videos and music video production. So Charliewood is going off into a lot of different ways. So
Charliewood Pictures' mission is really to produce films that inspire the mind, spirit, and imagination. And through the due diligence and getting to know Brad and more about Warrior Road, Denis and team at Charliewood figured that this project really could fulfill their mission while creating an incredibly special project that we can all be proud of.
The nice thing about what we're doing with this specific movie is it definitely kind of blends into what Charliewood is doing as a whole. This movie really is doing all of those things. It is challenging the mind in terms of just kind of creating a little bit more of a unique structure. And there is definitely a big part of spirituality to this film too. And so I'm really proud to have it under that banner and for it to be kind of the first project based on what the motivations are of Charliewood.